Okay, everyone, let's go over this one last time. The first tier will get access to the specialized audios. Mommy, the audio that you had that got taken off of YouTube, I'm posting that and one of the other ones that you sent me for this month. We'll choose one of the other DOMs for next month, I think. The second tier, I think I'm going to give them access to some bonus audios, just stuff I've been working on but probably won't post to YouTube. And then I think I'm going to continue doing Q&As here every month. And I don't know, I want to be able to hear from everyone, so there's going to be some random polls that they can vote in, just about channel stuff, characters. And for the higher tiers, yep, even more exclusive polls talking about upcoming videos, scripts, maybe naming characters. I think maybe a monthly sound off could be cool. Yeah, just a chance for us to get together, share feedback, maybe even help me with some scripts. And everyone gets access to the 18 and over Discord. All right, I guess we did it. Thanks, everyone. I couldn't have done it without your help. Oh, I still have to get the 5K Q&A done. Yeah, okay, love you, bye. Okay, where did I put all the questions? And then, oh, yeah, gotta start the music. Okay, Goblin Club. It is time for the 5K Q&A. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm at 5,000 subscribers. I know that probably doesn't sound like a huge number to a lot of people, but that's a huge number to me. And the past few months on the channel have been so cool, so fun, so much new stuff getting posted, so many new things that I've been trying, so much great feedback and interaction with you guys, so many new people joining. So thank you all for being here. I am ironically not very good with words and expressing myself all the time, so I can't say thank you enough and tell you enough how much I appreciate all of you and all of your positivity and support. Just really genuinely makes my life better, and I hope that I can give some of that back to you. So I apologize if Q&As aren't your thing, and if you're totally not into this, that's fine. I should have timestamps in the comments below, so if you just want to hear your question or certain questions, you can jump around. But if you do listen to this whole thing, extra special thank you to you. So, as usual, I think I'm going to start with the channel related questions first, and then move into all of the weird personal stuff that you guys want to know about me, you little freaks. So to start, oh god, so a couple of people called me out on this, including Moth Ranges and Hot Soup, and that is the fact that I am a goblin and a goblin focused channel, and I have no goblin roleplays. I know, I hear you, okay? Nobody is more upset or disappointed than I am that I do not have any goblin audios yet. I don't know what is up with me, that every time I sit down to try to write a goblin script, it is just not coming to me. I am just struggling with it for some reason. So I will do my best to try to force my limited creative talents to their limits and try to get a goblin audio out. Let's see, it's February, let's say by summer, by June. If I don't have at least one goblin roleplay posted, you guys get to I don't know, come after me with pitchforks, I guess. Black Axon, you changed your name. So, Where Am I asked, does anyone in your real life know about your channel and what do they think? So, two people from my personal life know about my channel. I guess technically three. One is a friend who also does voice acting, so he helped me kind of get started with things like editing and creating videos, and just continues to provide like really good feedback and help with that. And the other is my best friend and technically his boyfriend knows. My voice acting friend just like, I don't think he has any like feelings or thoughts on it. My best friend is incredibly entertained by it. He doesn't make fun of me by any means, and he's very like supportive, but he does find it, like what I do, very entertaining. And I think his boyfriend still like doesn't quite understand what I do. So anytime he like asks me about it, he's just completely confused, but also very supportive. Diego asked, gaming second channel when? I want to see Goblin Girl gaming. No, you don't, Diego. No, you don't. I love video games, but I am terrible at them. I'm so bad at video games, and so I'm not opposed to eventually posting some gaming content. I don't think I'll do a second channel because those never tend to work out well. But I've decided that if I do gaming content, it is going to be like the stupidest, weirdest games that I can think of. And hopefully you all don't hate that and find it entertaining and endearing instead of annoying. Aiden's media discussions. Uh-oh. Are you discussing me? What are your least favorite audios you've ever done? I think somebody asked this last time too. And my answer is, I think the same, actually. My least favorite audios have already been taken off the channel, and that was just because I felt like the quality wasn't there, the script wasn't, like, super entertaining, and they weren't performing very well, so I figured nobody would miss them. But as far as my, like, current least favorite audios, hold on, I gotta look at my videos real quick. I think I said this before too, but I don't know how happy I am with how part 2 of The Vampire and Vampire Hunter came out. I just kind of wish I had cleaned up the script a little more, and I think that's one of the things that's holding me back from continuing in that series. But yeah, that's the only one that like really stands out to me that I was just not entirely happy with. And that does kind of weigh on me. But other than that, I don't have any audios of mine that I like hate by any means. If I don't like something I record, if I don't feel like, you know, it's at the quality that I want it to be at, I just don't post it. How do you brainstorm video ideas / write your characters? So I am a constant daydreamer, possibly maladaptively, honestly. So I'm just constantly thinking of storylines, and I've always done that. And I mean, things can come to me randomly. I can get inspired by music or movies or shows or songs or real life experiences, and so I can kind of turn anything into an audio if I try hard enough, or at least an idea for an audio. And then in terms of writing my characters, tropes exist for a reason. We all like tropes, and they're very helpful for kind of having a starting point, you know, whether that's like a tsundere character, or a tomboy, or a best friend, you know, following I don't know, I can't think of a word, but, you know, following the like prototype that you get through those tropes. And then for me, the way I try to expand on that is thinking about character motivations. You know, I don't want my characters to feel inauthentic, I guess. And I want them all to feel like individual characters. You know, I don't want them all to feel like the exact same iteration of a trope or a character over and over again. So I try to really challenge myself to think about how a certain character would be thinking, and also not put like too much of myself in a character, because I think that would lend to seeing the same thing over and over again. And that's something I would like to develop skill in a little more, but I do think I've done an okay job so far of making all of the characters feel unique to themselves. Thank you, Uncle Dude, for that question. Kazoos, you asked, what are your plans for the future of your channel, and have you ever thought about rebranding? So my plans for the future of the channel, I guess they aren't super exciting right now. I am launching a Patreon, which I'm really nervous about. But other than that, some of the like just personal goals I have for the channel, like I said, aren't anything super exciting. I want to go back and update some of my thumbnails to look a little cleaner and a little more uniform. I'm really trying to find my own signature style with my thumbnails. That way they're more recognizable when they're out in the wild. And then in terms of rebranding, yeah, I hope you do like the Gabo. I don't think I would ever get rid of her. She feels very important to like me and to the channel. So definitely not getting rid of Goblin, but I don't know, I'd be open to updating her art, updating like the art on the channel in general with the header and the icon. Oh, okay. I'm getting a phone call. Oh god. Okay, I can't remember what I was saying. I think I was talking about the Goblin. I don't think I'll get rid of the Goblin. I think she's really important to the channel, but I would like to potentially update her art and like some of the channel art, and something like a new intro maybe. And I think, I don't know, I'm just kind of like finding my signature style. I definitely want to do more series and kind of focus more on like the storytelling aspect of voice acting rather than— Hi, sir. What? What do you need? What? Oh my gosh. Do we need to go pee-pee? We do? We need to go pee-pee right now? Okay. Okay, this question is cursed, and apparently I'm never gonna get through it. Okay. I would like to focus more on like storytelling and creating world building, and like having longer form series that aren't necessarily like traditional girlfriend ASMR style. Oh my god. Stop scratching. Stop snorkeling. Go away. Go. Shoo. I'm gonna kick you both out, I swear. This is a bad idea. This is why I don't record with my dogs in the room usually. Okay. Less traditional. Less traditional girlfriend ASMR. Not necessarily getting rid of it by any means, but maybe a little less focus on things like cuddling and a little more focused on, I don't know, I guess unique, outlandish, slow burn, story centered. I am going to kill you if you don't stop scratching yourself, please. I give up. I hope that was a good enough answer, Kazoos. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm better. What has been your favorite thing you've learned on this wild YouTube journey of yours? And no, I have not forgotten about you, Dale. As long as you don't change your picture and your name at the same time, we'll be good. But let me know if I do have to call you Kale now. Okay, my favorite thing I've learned is, I think probably just that I can do this, you know? I can do hard things. I can do new things. I can learn new things. I can take risks. I can push myself and be successful, you know? So yeah, I think just kind of personally growing has been the best thing that I've learned. I've learned a little more about myself and what I'm capable of, and I'm really grateful for that. Paul asked, what's your favorite color and what got you interested in voice acting? I don't know my favorite color anymore. I feel like it changes, but I do like pastels and black. And that's pretty much what I bounce around with. And what got me interested in voice acting is I've always just kind of done voices ever since I was a kid. That was how I made people laugh. I've always been really like into impressions and, you know, just doing funny things like that. And then I love cartoons, so I had so many voice actresses to look up to as a cartoon fan, and it was something I always wanted to do. And the opportunity presented itself with a gaming group that I was in, and so I started helping people out, providing voiceovers for the games that they were developing. And then I haven't done that in a while, and discovered boyfriend and girlfriend ASMR a few years ago and was like, yeah, that could be fun. And decided to start a channel. Okay, Black Comet, this was a really cool question. Series help with making fans out of your listeners, while one-offs are great for gathering a wider audience, but which do you personally prefer making? I don't think I necessarily prefer one over the other. I like my one-shots and I like my series. I think what really determines how much I like an audio is how much I like the character. And that can sometimes like be really unexpected. Like there are times I can go into a script or an audio and record it and not think that the character is going to be like that spectacular to me, and I end up really, really liking it. So I think with series, I kind of get more of an opportunity to explore the characters more and get attached to them more just because I'm spending more time on them. But so far, my favorite characters have been primarily the ones from just the like one-off audios. So yeah, I can't say for sure which one I like making more because it's more about the character for me. How has your experience creating content helped you in your regular life? I'm sure having people enjoy and support your content is nice and all, but has there been anything else? Like I said earlier, I think it's just been kind of the personal growth of having something that is mine. You know, I do all of this myself. All of my scripts, I write myself. All of the characters I design myself, like with apps. I don't use anyone else's art. I don't use anyone else's scripts right now. I edit everything myself. I do all of my own sound effects and like ambience in terms of like the editing. And I'm really proud of that, and it feels really good to have accomplished something like that. So yeah, like I said, it's helped me grow as a person, and I think feel a little more confident in myself. Having a community of people that I can always count on for, positive and fun comments has helped me when I'm feeling lonely. And on a practical level, I've only gotten one payout from my ad revenue so far, but it was enough to help me afford a new desk for my office. And so that has definitely helped me in my regular life. Having a organized workspace has helped a lot with the stress of balancing my full-time job and then transitioning into trying to do things like record and edit and write and stuff at the end of the day. So thank you for that question, Arcos Zenith? Arcos Zenith. Nick asked, are there any scenarios or tropes you would like to try your hand at and haven't or aren't sure about, or are you making exactly the kind of stuff you want to be making? I want to do more sci-fi. I have a couple of sci-fi scripts that I'm working on, and I think those are just going to be really big projects because I think for sci-fi you need a lot of ambience and sound effects to kind of get the right feel for it. So I'm excited about those. Let's see. Tropes. I don't know. I like enemies to lovers, but I don't know. It's funny, those have been like my most popular videos, but I'm still not sure I quite have a great like handle on navigating effective, like healthy enemies to lovers. So I would like to keep practicing that. I haven't done a yandere audio yet. That's something I'm considering. Obviously, goblin audios need to come. I think more fantasy in general too. I wanna do that more. And then I have a couple of other ideas that I'm gonna keep secret for now. But overall, I think I'm starting to move in the direction of making the type of content that I want to make. And I hope that people, I know it's not going to be for everyone, but I hope the people that it is for are excited and stick around for that type of content. Christopher, what can I say in regards to the so-called Gobbo cult? I don't condone any cult-like behavior. This cult has been formed without my consent. I do not identify as a cult leader. Yeah, we're just a group of buddies, group of friends, group of goblin enthusiasts. Nothing suspicious going on here. No need to worry. Isaiah asked, "What do you do for fun? And are you going to collab with anyone?" I haven't had a ton of time for my hobbies lately because work has been really, really difficult, and then obviously I'm working really hard on the channel. But I like playing video games, but I haven't done it in a while. I like watching cartoons. I like listening to music. I actually find cleaning my house really fun. So you can usually find me doing that on my days off. I like working out. I like playing board games when I get to see my friends. So yeah, basically anything that a like young child would be into, I am probably into. And am I going to collab with anyone? I'm open to collaborations, if anybody wanted to, but nobody's my friend right now in the VA world, so we'll see. I think that would be exciting and fun, and hopefully it's something I get to do in the future with someone. Okay, Pope asked, "What's the best advice you've received? Also, have you ever thought of doing a live stream?" Let's see. I don't know if I've received terribly good advice in my life. I think just the various ways I've been told not to quit before I've even started, not to hold myself back, not to stand in my own way. Once I really started actually like listening to those things and trying to internalize them, that was really helpful. And thought of doing a live stream. Yeah, I've thought about live streaming. I was kind of just waiting until my numbers grew a little bit, because I have definitely live streamed to an audience of like 0 or 1 or 2 in the past, and it can be a little awkward. So I don't know when a live stream will be coming, but I'm open to doing it in the future if you guys promise to come. Wolfpack Cosplay asked, "What is sleep?" Necessary but hard to get. Please prioritize your rest, everybody. What are your thoughts on Dragon Shifter audios, and can you make them? I don't think I've ever listened to a Dragon Shifter like listener audio that I can think of. And if you're asking if I can make them, like on a technical level, yeah, I could. We'll see if an idea comes to me. And are you gonna finish making the Neko listener? Yes, I plan on finishing all of my audios and all of my series. So it's coming. You just gotta be patient. Okay, I don't have a name written down for this one, so I'm not sure if the person who asked wanted to stay anonymous, but this is like one of my favorite questions I think I've ever gotten, and I would love to hear everyone's like thoughts on this. If Gobbo Cult had a care package for all of its members, what would be in it? I feel like I could think about this for a really long time and come up with a better answer, but off the top of my head, I think some stickers, some like, you know, merch stickers, something about like cookies, like we'd have to have Ramble cookies in there or something, maybe some nice rocks that feels on brand, and like a good journaling book. I used to hate journaling, but I've gotten really into it lately, and I highly recommend everybody try it. Okay, I think that's it for the channel questions. So we're we're coming in hot out the gate with the personal questions. Are you more dominant or submissive relationship wise IRL? Wow. Okay, I don't know if this is Kobe Williams or Kobe Williams, so I apologize because I'm saying it wrong one way or another. Let's see. I think for me, it depends on the person I'm with, whether or not I'm more dominant or submissive. I'm comfortable being either of those things, like with my partner. It just kind of depends on like what roles we naturally fall into, because that can differ person to person. But if you want to get technical, I'm a bratty switch, but we can talk about that more somewhere else. Loaf, you asked 2 questions, I think, didn't you? I think so. What is the best bread for everyday use? Multi-purpose bread for eating, using as a pillow, and fighting demons. I think maybe potato bread. I think it's great for eating. It's pretty soft. I think it'd make a good pillow, and I don't know. I really like potato bread, so maybe it would just kind of give me the confidence that I need to fight demons. Fighting my demons with bread. It's fucking bulking season! Okay. I'm gonna edit that out. That was weird. Laughing Stock asked, what is your favorite dessert? I am a really big sucker for cake, but not like good cake, like crappy cake from a grocery store that's like been in the fridge, and so the buttercream frosting's gotten like really hard. Like, I know it's terrible, and I'm sorry that that's such a gross answer, but that is my favorite type of dessert is old shitty birthday cake. Rojo. I think it's rojo at least. Maybe it's rojo, but I'm Hispanic, so I'm gonna say rojo. Thoughts on pineapple on pizza? So I can get a little pretentious about pizza, I'm not gonna lie. Pineapple on pizza doesn't like... it's not like a deal breaker, you know? Like if we're on a date and you get pineapple on your pizza, it's not like necessarily going to mean you don't get a second date, but I feel like things would have to go well other than the pineapple on pizza for me to consider like you somebody that I can keep in my life. Fleepin' Floppin'? Is that your name? That's fun. I love how you structured this question, because you say, I don't know if you've already been asked this. I have not. Or if this is serious questions only. It is not. You say that you're quite new, so thank you for being here and for participating in the Q&A despite being new. But you refer to this as a classic. I didn't know that this is a classic. Would you rather change genders every time you sneeze or not know the difference between a muffin and a baby? I am a tomboy and just a fairly boyish kind of girl, and so I think it would have very little effect on my life to change genders every time I sneeze. Whereas not knowing the difference between a muffin and a baby, I could foresee causing a lot of problems for me. So yeah, I'm so chill with changing gender. Here's your second question, Loaf. How to subtly wage small-scale psychological warfare? I don't know if I would recommend doing that. I generally try to promote kindness and understanding and good mental health. So don't psychologically manipulate people. That's not a nice thing to do. But let me think. I will say one thing that generally tends to mess with people who deserve it is just de-weaponizing their words. So anytime anyone is trying to like genuinely make you feel bad about yourself, put you down, bully you, you know, those kind of things, just not giving a shit. Like not engaging in whatever type of conflict that they are trying to create, not giving them the reaction they want, just feeling at peace enough with yourself and confident enough in yourself that you don't feel like you need to fight. That's been helpful for me, at least, and it definitely pisses people off and fucks with their heads, which can be something's dying, can be entertaining. XYZ asked about the munitions episode. I did watch it. The explosions are cool. It was a little painful to see them set their sets on fire, but worth it, I guess, for the finished product. I hope this isn't too personal, but what's your dream place to live? House or apartment? Color, size, rooms, everything. The home you want but may never see. Let's see. If I'm going big, like big on my dreams, I would just build like one of those indoor amusement parks, just like with an apartment in it, basically. Because who cares about my living space when I live in an amusement park? That sounds super fun. But I guess a little more realistically, I don't know. I've always wanted a house and a home that feels safe and happy and comfortable. Those are all really important things to me. And that's one of like my biggest dreams in my life, is to just have my own home that feels like a good space. So let's see. It would have a lot of Halloween decorations and a lot of just generally weird stuff. A lot of nerdy memorabilia in it. A lot of places and a lot of spaces for gaming. I've got a like pretty big retro console collection that I'm really proud of, and it really entertains people when they come to my house and they see all of the old games that I have. That and spaces for like tabletop gaming, that would be cool. And then just an absolute like 5-year-old girl dream princess bedroom, because despite being a tomboy, that is the aesthetic that makes me the most happy. So I would have like a super cute, fluffy, adorable pastel pink bedroom that nobody would ever be allowed to see. And thank you, Lord Spider, for being willing to talk about spiders with me. I love spiders and I'm very jealous of the fact that you have them, and I want to hear more about them, so please don't hesitate to talk about your spiders. Fawcett, you wanted to talk about soda. I think you have 2 soda questions. Yeah, because you have, do you like ginger ale? And do you like root beer? How do I say this? I wouldn't go out of my way to like get myself ginger ale, but if somebody gave me a ginger ale, I wouldn't like be upset about it. I do really like root beer though. Stefan asked, would younger you be happy of the person you are turning out to be? I think so. I think like this year especially, I've really tried to push myself to be myself, and it feels really good. As a kid, I always wanted to be, I guess, tough and kind. Tough and kind and have dogs. And I kind of regret the dogs part because they're really annoying. But I do think I'm like a tough but kind person. So Yeah, I think baby me would be happy. Chief asked, what would happen if Pinocchio said my nose will grow? I feel like that is technically telling the truth because he didn't put like a time constraint on it, you know? He didn't say my nose will grow at the end of the sentence. He just said my nose will grow, which means eventually, yeah, it'll probably grow. Who among us can go the rest of our lives without lying? I know I sure can't. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, I am so sorry if I get this name wrong because I know that you have been a subscriber for quite a while and I appreciate your support. So I want to say it's Datea. Thank you for your question and thank you for being here. And I'm sorry. Do you play D&D and what would you play as? I don't play D&D. I've always wanted to, but I can never find anyone to play with. And let's see. I think to get myself started, I would probably play as something easy. Maybe like a dwarf. A dwarf or a goblin, maybe? I feel like I could do a lot with those. Jeff asked, favorite thing to have for breakfast? I am obsessed with French toast, but I try not to eat it too much because I will go crazy for it. Goober Clown asked, favorite movie? I think my favorite movie is probably Brick. It's a very like early Rian Johnson film. Black Noir asked, favorite from The Boys? I haven't watched The Boys yet. I do feel like I'm mildly obligated to say Jensen Ackles because how could you not? But if you're giving me the out of naming somebody from DC or Marvel, Wolverine and Batman were always like the really big ones in my house. So I got history with those two. JP asks, what's your opinion on Dragon Ball GT? I used to watch a whole lot of Dragon Ball as a kid. I was very, very into Dragon Ball. And it's something I want to go back and rewatch because, I mean, it's just an absolute classic. And then... Lady of Spoons, I'm not even gonna read this. No, I cannot call you that on YouTube. I have a rule about that, but I will say you are clever but a brat. And on that note, I think we're done.